My name is David Sanders. I'm a certified master consultant with over 30 years experience. I've been president of an internet company that we took from 4 part-time guys. I got it up there to being worth $1 billion right at the time that the bubble burst. The window slammed shut and went on to be number 34 on the web. I was a marketing director of a Beverly Hills ad agency. So I've managed to learn a lot about marketing, how it's done on the street, how it's done in the real world. And I've set up teams that have actually produced some of the best results in the world in terms of how to actually get someplace with the internet. Most people are having a hard time with this economy. Part of that mystery, part of that puzzle is actually market research. I would like to be able to help guide you and move you along, help you do step by step what it takes to be successful in today's environment and successful as an entrepreneur or a professional practice in business. As far as what we found from surveying the entrepreneurs, we had 2 basic main survey engines. Constant Contact, 10% of the people that had used Constant Contact, only about 2 or 3% found that it worked well. Although I love Constant Contact for newsletters, and I use them for that, great customer service. As a survey instrument, it is not good enough. The most successful thing that I found in surveying these entrepreneurs is that a lot of them have used SurveyMonkey, and most of them found it really worked well for them. That's the one that I use and I recommend. And it has several advantages. One of them is that it's a very robust and useful and user-friendly system. A second is that you can even start for free. You can ask up to 10 questions, up to 100 people for free. Hey, that's super. Third is that one of the major problems that people have with surveys is getting responses. I mean, it's all fine to sit down and figure out what you want to ask and so forth. And there's some technology to how to ask things so that people don't just give you what it is that they think that you want to hear, and so you end up with some survey that's just not all that effective. But one of the key things is getting responses. I've had friends that went ahead and put up their SurveyMonkey survey, and they put some stuff out on Facebook and sent some stuff to their list, and they got 3, 4, 5 survey responses. What can you do with that? Nothing. So then they were calling me up and going, what do we do? What do we do? Well, if you're on SurveyMonkey, one of the things that you can do is you can buy an audience. And this is different than buying a list, going out someplace and paying somebody for an email list. Because if you buy a 5,000 or 10,000 person list, you may get a very small response off of that list. Whereas on SurveyMonkey, if you actually buy the SurveyMonkey responses, if you buy 100 responses, you're going to get a minimum of 100 responses, and many times over that. So that's one of the things that I strongly recommend is go ahead and be in a position where you can buy responses. Plus, it's not just get 100 responses, because Google is one of the other ones that's new, that's out there that I think is a good thing to try out. But with Google, you've got like 500 names that are 500 people that will respond to your survey across the country. But if you want to survey Los Angeles, the greater metro area, New York, Cincinnati, whatever, forget it. Google is going to do nationwide or pay a couple of grand to be able to do narrowed down focused groups. But with SurveyMonkey, they have about 19 different selects that you can do, sex, age, how much household income, what kind of cell phone they use, what kind of this, what kind of that, type of business they're in, if they own a business, what kind of position they have in the business, and tremendous amount of things, even what political party they belong to. There's a lot that you can do there, and those selects cost anywhere from about 25 cents to $1 per person for using those selects. So they're very, very helpful. It allows you to narrow down to the exact people that you want to talk to in many cases. In those cases that you can't, please give me a call. I'll be glad to help you, and we'll see what we can do to make your successful marketing venture really successful, because you know who you're talking to, you know what they want, and you give it to them in spades.